Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Dunn and Dunn. I'm Marcus Dash here with my co-host, blocking tight end legend, Jason Dunn. JD, how we doing, buddy?
What's up, my brother? How you doing? How's it going? Playoff weekend for the Chiefs. Hey, it's what we've been looking for. Couldn't wait. Had a week off. Now that week is here, let's get it going.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of crazy games last weekend. Pretty much everything went chalk besides what the only two upsets was the Giants and Jacksonville. Those are the only two upsets by Vegas standards. So everything went pretty normal, but close games. Cincinnati almost lost with that Hubbard fumble. That was crazy. The scoop and score.
Oh man,
crazy.
wow.
But that's so much to get into with the Chiefs and Jags this week. Obviously, rematch of a game, Week 10 game where we talked about on this show that Jacksonville pretty much they're laying the wood on us. I mean, they lost by 10. They won the turnover margin, the turnover battle, but still they got down. They lost by 10 points in that game, but it was a close game for a large portion of that game. So we're gonna get to that right now. But for all you other people in the RGR network, you guys can subscribe to our channel, Chief Concerns. This week we're doing a preview with former Chiefs and Jacksonville Jaguars quarterback Quinn Gray, who comes on and gives us a full preview of the Jaguars and Chiefs game, the divisional weekend. So
wonderful show, wonderful interview. So you get a chance to go check it out. You won't be missed. I mean, it's good. It's a wealth of just information and knowledge. From a guy that knows a lot of football, who's played a lot of football, who's doing some great thing in college. You'll definitely enjoy the episode.
For sure. Yeah, you can. Yeah, for me, I can hear JD and Quinn Gray talk all day long. I can hear JD talk all the time anyway. But you add somebody else in there, boom, I can listen to that all day. So, all right, JD. So we haven't done our Done and Done show in a couple of weeks. So we're gonna get back after it with a player you are concerned with. So as we look to this game against the Jacksonville Jaguars, who's one guy or position group you're concerned with, and we'll be kind of taking a close eye at this weekend?
Who am I concerned with? I don't know if I just say one, two. There's two groups I'll be looking at just of concern, and that is going to be a defensive line, okay, and our offensive line. I think this is a battle of the trenches. It really is. You got all the toys on the outside. We know what Jacksonville has in running back Etienne and, Zay Jones and Christian Kirk and Ingram. Those guys, those guys are going out here to try to light the scoreboard up. We know that. And then on the other side, Kansas City has, of course, Travis Kelce, best tight end in that football right now, with also two, Kadarius Toney, MVS, Juju. Sky Moore is going to go out here and do his thing. Pacheco, McKinnon. It's going to be one of those games that we know it's going to be a lot of points scored. So it's going to come down to the offense and defensive line. That's what it's going to come down to. Who is going to win in the trenches? Okay? That's what it's going to be. And we're talking about being a physical game. At this moment, in playoffs, everything, guys are in the weight room, getting an extra pump in, an extra lift, because they know the game is on the line. It is about going in and hitting somebody in the mouth, running straight through them, okay? And it's going to be, I'm talking about an absolute slugfest out there come Saturday. Slugfest. And so I'm looking at the Chiefs, man, offensive line. Hey, don't let nobody get back here to Patrick. You make sure Patrick is going to stay upright. He ain't going to get hit. I want his jersey to be as clean as when he stepped out there, okay, before the game. I want his jersey to be the same way when he leaves. All right. Now, if he runs and makes a few plays with his legs, what I'm sure he's going to do, okay, he's going to go and make some dives. Let him get dirty out of that. Mm-hmm. And then I'll be on sacks or pressures or any of those things, okay? Hold the line. Hold the line. Now, D-line, same thing. What I'm looking at, they got a good running back in Etienne, okay? We need to create pressure. These last few weeks have been a just absolute phenomenal job coming after opposing quarterbacks. So we need to go see it from Chris Jones. We need to go see it from Carlos Dunlap. We need to see it from George, the animal, Karlaftis. We need to see all of that, man. We need to see it all, okay? And so when we're sitting over here, we're looking and evaluating what is going out there on the field. It is going to be the battle of the trenches. It's going to be the fight up front. That's what I'm looking at. So that's my concern. My concern is on the line, who's going to win that battle. And I'm looking right now for our guys to TKO the Jags defensive line, okay, and the D line to absolutely land blast the Jags offensive lineman. So that's the battle. That's my concern. That's what I'm looking at, the line.
Yeah, there's a report today from NFL Network that said that the Chiefs, their main goal is to stop the run, stop Travis Etienne, and kind of leave this game on Trevor Lawrence's shoulders and see if he can hold up on that. So that's what the supposed game plan is. We'll see if the D-line can hold up and stop the run.
Well, it's the old adage, we know that the run opens up the pass. If you stop Etienne, gives you a chance, then make it one-dimensional.
Yep.
And then I put that young secondary against these guys to go out there and do what they need to do. Chris Jones being hungry, he's going to get past the double teams and else let him go eat. Let him go hit old Sunshine, right? Don't get a little bit of that sunshine on him, okay? Dial up on this guy, okay? That's what we need to see. So looking for that.
Let's put Sunshine Ronnie Bass on his ass this weekend.
That's right. That's right.
All right, so we're going to move on to a player you're not concerned with. So as we look to this divisional game against the Jacksonville Jaguars, who's a player or position group you have a lot of confidence in going into this weekend?
Well, I guess I said it earlier, and I meant that. I have a lot of confidence, and I'm not really worried about is our Patrick Mahomes and our wide receiving core, okay, including the tight ends. I don't really have any concern about that. I think these guys better go out there and they're going to be flying around about scoring points, getting open. Let's move Travis around. Let's move Kadarius Toney around. Let's give him a couple of, a little handoffs to get to the outside, right? A couple of those little motions and running, give them a little bit so they can see over here. We do something over here. And so that's what it's got to be about. I want to see a fast offense from start to finish, fast offense. Because if we get up on the Jacksonville Jaguars like the Chargers did, do not take that foot off the gas pedal. All right? Shoot. Keep hitting them over the head. And I think it's going to be that. I think it's going to be one of those weekends. I really do. And so these guys are excited to come play. They had the week off. Now it's all about taking care of business. And number 15 is going to be the first one to do it, to take care of that business with 87 and everybody else around them. Everybody else jump on board, okay? And let's take this win from Arrowhead on to the next one.
I hope you're right, JD. Okay, and for more of this game, as we mentioned earlier, subscribe to our channel, and you can hear from current and former Chiefs players about everyday topics. So all the stuff you guys care to know about, you can hear from JD weekly, and then all of our other guests that we have on the show. So JD, now it's time for the Dunn and Dunn segment, my favorite segment of the week. JD, what is grinding your gears this week as we approach the divisional round of the playoffs?
What's grinding my gears? You know what? I don't know if anything's really grinding my gears. Oh, hold on. No, I take that back. There actually is one. There's actually something there. Okay. All right. What's grinding my gears? Okay. And we ain't quite got there yet, but it's the whole conversation and the talk about the Chiefs getting the number 1 seed. Okay. And everybody's up in arms with the Chiefs. It's unfair. They got the number 1 seed and stuff. They got the best record in the AFC. Why are you upset with that? They are 14-3. And everybody's worried about them having a number 1 seed. Why is that? Right? I mean, look, I get it. The Chiefs didn't want that they didn't want that number 1 seed given to them that way. All right? They didn't. You guarantee that they wanted the game to be played. Thank God. Darwin is all right. We thank God for that. Okay. And so we're just sitting there saying, look, it is what it is. Chiefs got the number 1 seed. Still got to deal with them. Didn't matter if the Chiefs had number 1 seed. They still going to take care of business. They still going to get to the AFC Championship game. They still going to go ahead and win it all. So you can get upset all you want to. You can be up in arms about these things, and Bengals fans, y'all weren't going to get the number 1 seed anyway. As the Bengals fans, y'all wasn't. So the only one that was in the contention to get number 1 seed was Buffalo. That's the only one, right? They might be the only ones that sit there and have, somewhat of a gripe, and legitimate, okay, argument. But everything else, everybody else, man, come on with that. All that silliest noise and stuff like that, doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. We just going to make sure when it comes on Saturday at Arrowhead, everybody needs to get behind the Chiefs. Okay. I'm seeing too much, a little bit of doubt also too. And that's a little bit more around my gear also. Start seeing some of these fair weather fans not necessarily knowing and having been being uncertain and being unsure and all that. Don't do that. If you're going to be that guy or that gal, get off. Just take a hike. We don't want you here. Here, we pack your stuff up, throw it off the truck in the bandwagon, and you can just go. All right. And you go and support a team that you want to support all you want to, fine. Ain't nobody gonna look at you no different. Okay. Because we look at it like, hey, you weren't supposed to be on this thing no way. So regardless of that, hey, the Chiefs gonna be fine. Okay. They deserve the number 1 seed. You could get in that same camp with everybody else, like, well, I don't know if they deserve it or not like that. It is what it is. They're 14-3. All right. Don't be upset because the other teams didn't win. They didn't win. What you want us to do? Okay. They weren't good enough to be there. Fine. They wasn't. Don't be upset with it. But daggone it, 14-3, be behind this team all the way. And you better be all the way in. And if you're not, you sitting over here and you're looking for things that bad to happen to the Chiefs, you call yourself a Chiefs fan, hey man, take a hike, kick rocks, beat it. Beat it. Okay? And so they want to say that. Make your name known. Put it out there, fans. Let it go this weekend. Hey, let it go. Come on, let it go, baby. Come on, we here. This is it. Playoff time. Man, I'm just juiced up right now, Marcus. I am. Just even thinking about it. So if you have somebody that is at your house, they call themselves a Chiefs fan, and they ain't just blowing up and they ain't yelling out and they ain't screaming out there the Chiefs and all of that, man. Hey, man, hit that door. Let that door hit you where the good Lord split you. Okay? Because we ain't going to do it this weekend. Any other weekend going on up to the Super Bowl and winning it all together. Okay? Because when they win it all, don't come back like, yeah, man, I thought they, no, that door's closed. So that's what's grinding my gears. I didn't even want to get, I really didn't want to go there, but that's where I'm at right now. Just my mind just spinning and stuff like that. I'm ready for this weekend. So with that, man, I'm done.
If Cincinnati wants to have any kind of say in anything, hey, they beat Buffalo this weekend, and we're not playing in a neutral site. We'll be playing in Kansas City. So I mean, if Cincinnati, they can prove themselves by beating Buffalo this weekend, and then we can have a conversation. Oh, well, maybe you guys might have had a shot at the 1 seed. You might have, but well, I don't know.
Right? But hey, it is what it is. They should have won earlier in the year, but they didn't.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, 100%. They started off slow, and that's on them. They're in this spot right now, but they started off slow, and you guys could have been in that conversation for the neutral site game, but you guys aren't. So.
But you know what those people, those fans, are going to say? Hey, but we beat Kansas City. I got it. Understand that.
Yeah.
Cool. We get that. Y'all one of the wins. We get it. Total points, I think, in victories was 9 points. Marcus, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Total 9 points, all 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who's the best team in football?
Sorry, we go by winning percentage in the NFL and most other sports. So
there it is. There it is. So it's gonna be exciting. Let's go. Yeah. We're going with it. That's
going to be an interesting game. The Buffalo Cincinnati game on the other side of the bracket. It's going to be an interesting one. Obviously, Buffalo wins. We will play Buffalo in Atlanta in the AFC Championship game, which a dome AFC Championship game, that'd be kind of fun to watch. And then also Cincinnati being able to right the wrongs of the last 2 years would be also nice too. So either way, I mean, I'm fine with either one of the matchups. And as we heard from Nazi on our show last week,
Nazi won them both.
He won them both. So
yeah. I get it. I ain't shoot. I'd be right there with it. Mm-hmm. Bring them all on. No matter who it is.
And that's the only way to get in the Super Bowl, is to right the wrongs in the past, losing both games to Buffalo and Cincinnati. Hey, we got to win one of them to get to the show. And so I'll be fine with either one who we play next week.
That's right. That's right.
But all right, guys. Well, that does it for us. Thanks for tuning in to Dunn and Dunn. We hope you enjoyed this episode. But for more on JD and us, go to our channel on YouTube, Chief Concerns, and please visit our website, chief-concerns.com, for everything you need to know about our show. So we'll see you guys next week.
Yes, sir. Next week.
Thanks for watching this video from the team at RGR Football. Click these videos to see more and subscribe to RGR Football.